The following is an instructional video on how to find the vertex of a quadratic function by completing the square. So we begin with a quadratic function that's written in standard form, and we're going to rewrite this quadratic function in vertex form by completing the square and therefore be able to identify the vertex. So I'm going to begin by factoring out a -3 because the leading coefficient has to be 1 before we can complete the square. So I'm factoring out a -3 and I'm left with x squared minus 4x plus 17 over 3. Close parentheses. Now this is equal to f of x. So I want to remove this -3. So for the time being, I'm just going to divide both sides by -3, or which is the same as multiply by -1/3. And rewrite this as -1/3 f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus, I'm going to leave a space and I'm actually going to just draw a box, plus 17 over 3 minus the same quantity that I'm going to add. So the way we complete the square is by keeping the first two terms, the squared and the x term, and then I want to find that constant that allows me to factor this trinomial. That constant is found by C, we'll call it C. The constant C is equal to the coefficient of the middle term, which I'll call it B, over 2 squared. So for this example, B is -4, so -4 over 2, close parentheses, squared, which is equal to 4. So if I'm adding 4 to this equation, to one side, I need to subtract the same from the same side in order to keep the equation balanced. Now I can factor this trinomial, the x squared minus 4x plus 4, because I can write this as x squared, or x minus 2 times x minus 2, which is the same as x minus 2 squared, plus 17 over 3 minus, I'm going to write this as 12 over 3 so that I can add those two numbers, and this is still equal to -1/3 of f of x. Okay, now I can just add the two fractions, so I still have this x minus 2 squared, 17 over 3 minus 12 over 3 becomes 5 over 3, and and remember that this is negative 1/3 of f of x. But we don't want 1/3 of f of x, we want just f of x. So I'm going to multiply the entire equation by negative 3. So this becomes f of x is equal to negative 3 x minus 2 squared minus 5. And now we have the function written in vertex form, where the vertex h comma k is equal to 2 comma negative 5, and that's the vertex of this function. So we went from standard form to vertex form, and we're able to pull out the vertex out of this function.